I think something's happened. Yeah, yeah, we're good.
Yes,
Yes, finally. Okay.
we are live.
Hi, folks.
Hello and welcome to Velveteen Lounge. We have standing behind Surfer Chow on tour in the Northeast and fresh off their
Their fantastic appearance
triumphant
at Asbury Park
experience.
at the
High Tide
High
Summer
Tide Summer
Festival.
Fest. I always forget what that's called now. But the High
Summer
Tide was
holiday.
awesome.
Summer holiday.
Fantastic. It's a great thing to do in Asbury, I got to say. We've done it. It's awesome. Of course, I do love them. So we are here in our actual space, which is not unusual. You see us every week, but we're not usually in the backyard. We've had bands here before. We've had Surfer Joe inside. And this year, Lorenzo said, "Could we actually play the garden?" I'm like, "Yeah,
The garden.
we can set that up." So we kind of did
The
that sort of thing.
optimistically called garden.
It kind of makes me think that, like, we're playing at a certain place in Bethel or something like that. Okay, folks, remember, don't take the brown acid, But this is just us, and we're in our tent. The lighting is really funky. We're really working with it, so bear with us. And I'm gonna shut up and get the hell out of here. This one has already told you all you need to know. This is the band that redefined surf. Surfer Joe!
pleasure to play in this beautiful party. I like the hot dogs. We did like the hot dogs.
Deborah, baby.
Yes, yes. This is a place for music for you. Because when we like to play surf music. Yeah. Well, surf music is the coolest thing you can get there. Yeah. So we're gonna play a lot of our songs, and we're gonna go over some classics here. Is out of my record that came out in September 2021 for High Tide Recordings, and called Old Traveler. And this song is called Deep.
In purchasing a copy of World Traveler, could they do so?
And more.
Yeah.
And more. Because one of the reasons we came back on tour here on this side and participated to the High Tide Summer Holiday this weekend is because High Tide repressed the record 10 years ago, and recorded in 3 nights in Gijón, a record called El Señor Sur. And they celebrated 10 years of this. And I have it available also in beautiful serene vinyl. Talk about still like the vinyls. You know, vinyl is just cool.
Anymore.
Huh?
They don't play anymore.
They don't anymore.
Screen CD,
Yeah.
you know, problem.
And Fire Escape Pro. Peter, the donkey on drums.
So when we agreed to play
Yeah.
Garden,
Yes.
we didn't agree there was going to be bugs. I don't know if we have to review the contract.
Yeah, because, you read clause 15, you'll see that insects are included.
Ah, the insects.
There's the
I
insect
said,
surfer.
I said,
Do
put
we
it to you,
become insect
lawyer.
surfers now?
We are actually guest insect surfers today.
Yeah, insect surfer.
Yes. Well,
They're surfing you.
all right. Well,
They are.
let's go on with that song that is very precious to me because this song was written when I was still living in the Caribbean in Antigua. Been living for 7 years there, and I had a band called the Wadadley Riders that split in 2011 when I went back to Italy. But this song I wrote it and recorded it in my house in Antigua, and later on was included into the Senior Surf album. But we didn't re-record the song. We took the actual takes that we did in my house. And I never say the inspiration, very hardly explain the inspiration for this title of the song, because we have a movie in Italy. Well, you have it everywhere, but in Italy has become pretty popular. It's a cult movie from 1978 called Big Wednesday.
Yeah.
And in Italy it's called Un Mercoledì da Leone. It became pretty popular, so that they had to do a special poster for Italy. And you know, we've seen the movie. It talks about 3 teenagers growing to become adults, and the most complicated part of the life is what they call the North Swell.
fellas.
Is there another drummer available?
Oh,
There's
Fred,
nobody's
turn
available.
around. Yes, there is, actually. We have a drummer.
This is cannot go on like this. There's always a complaint. Always a complaint. Well, anyway, let's play the song that gave the title to this record that I did, Senor Surf, which, since the record is called Senor Surf, and this song gave the title to the record, what do you think is the title of this song? Hey! We have a winner! We have a winner! It goes like this.
see us play or to see you dance? I don't know. Maybe you should vote on the podcast. Like, what do you want to see?
Because what's going on?
You dance.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
I dance everywhere. I dance inside.
Dancing is not prohibited here. We're not a cabaret people.
Alberto Bellucci.
È incredibile. It's incredible.
Incredible.
Alberto, good work.
Yeah, excellent. Good work. You're hired for the next gig, pal.
Thank you.
It's time to get into the classic, the songs that you know.
Classics? Could we play a little Stravinsky?
Well, yeah, not that classic.
Not
so,
that classic.
not so classic. A middle classic. Middle classic. Thank you very much.
But then I have to go quiet.
Okay, now it's time to go quiet.
What?
Yeah.
The neighbors are complaining.
Sì, sì, ho capito.
We have to go quiet because we don't have a PA. And we're gonna
Magnum PA?
do yes. Nice song. That whose title is very important for me, since I got my name from this song, which actually was the A side of a record that the Surfaris had to record in 1962-63. You know, they recorded this song, then they needed the B side, and as you know, Wipeout has become the most famous B side of history. But when they went in studio, they went to go this song actually. hard to catch. Joe. Now look at go. Surfer, surfer, surfer Joe. Come and go. Saw him one day flying down the road with 26 surfboards and a 100-pound load. I knew as he was headed, trying to reach the playground of the surfers in Doe in the beach. Surfer Joe, now look at go. Surfer Joe, come and go. Surfer Joe. He went down to Huntington Beach one week, Oriental Surfers Convention Day. I was hanging wide and walking the nose. Was over, the trophy was Joe's. Now look at go. Surfer Joe, come and go. Surfer Joe. Okay, let's go. Surfer Joe joined Uncle Sam Marines today. This fishing him at Huntington, not far away. The cutoff is big one, locks and bolts. And when on maneuver, Joe took hold. Now look at go. Surfer, surfer, surfer Joe, come and go. Surfer Joe. Now, let it get in stopping over. Give it away. When the surf was up, still at day. They caught him at a trestle down by the sea. And now poor Joe is doing keeping. Now look at go. Surfer, surfer, surfer Joe, come and go. Surfer Joe. Surfer Joe. Poor Joe! You know, we have a friend in the surf community whose name is Eddie Hiroshi Ugata, which is one of my personal pushers of Eleki Records. And he's a nice guy, second guitar of the famous El Caminos from the city of Kobe. And in my first tour in Japan, 2 years back, Eddie brought us to, after a show that we did together, Surfer joined El Caminos in Kobe, he brought us in a 24-hour place to eat what I think they were the most fantastic ramen in the history of ramen. And you know, I was not new writing songs dedicated to food and beverage. You know, I did many of these. I did the macaroni pie, I did the fishful of schnitzel, I did a song called the Mozzarella Sunrise. Yeah, it's a good one. And so I wrote a song dedicated to those fantastic ramen of Hiroshi. Hiroshi no Subarashi Ramen Ichiri Sanchi. Ramen and Black Sand Beach from Mizukayama. Well, what other classics do we have? I know another couple of classics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie, don't surf.
This is a song. No. This is a song that was brought to surf music by Eddie Bertrand in 1962-63. A Russian tune called Dark Eyes, a traditional song, and it goes like this. Alan Bass was drinking. This has to be clear. He's not allowed to drink during the show of Surfer Joe. There's no. There's no drinking. He distract me my energy.
Yeah.
He distracts my soul. Oh, is it clear now? Okay.
Let's restart.
No, we can proceed.
Oh, we can proceed.
Yeah, let's proceed. Yeah, this is okay. excuse us for Peter. We actually, launch himself and do this long ending. But since he played with Jimmy Dale at the Surfer Joe Summer Festival, he got overexcited, and he got
Slightly overheated.
he got the wild mood. So sometimes it gets wild. Even Alberto gets wild sometimes.
Wow.
He gets wild pretty often,
move
I
it.
have to say, but maybe too
I
often.
need a drink. Yes.
Oh, here it is for you.
Yeah, we got.
Here you, baby.
The surfer beer.
Right there.
Remember, the surfer beer is never against it.
This is a great invention. These things.
I'm telling
Bring
you.
this to Europe.
It's a thing. Yeah, you need that. You don't have those? Jeez, what the hell's wrong with you people?
We drink too fast. We don't need it.
I'm gonna patent this and make a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's the American way. Well, the last record I've done, I mentioned before, World Traveler, has 2 songs dedicated to my kids. The first one is the opener of the record, and my family, my wife and kids are Germans, and I'm not speaking German, but they do. The song dedicated to my son is the first song of the record, and it's called Schlingel, which actually means delinquent. That's the actual thing. But the one dedicated to my daughter, which you're gonna play now, is a bit more rock and roll. Her name is Frida, but the song is called Rebel Princess. Having the Jazz Master, the Super Sustain. You cannot do these things with the Stratocaster. You cannot do this thing with the Jaguar. Because you have to buy. Tell it to everybody, Mike.
That's right.
Tell Mike. Yeah, Mike and Sandy from the Ninth Wave are here. They drove 3 hours to be here, so we're very thankful. And also, Mike is a Jazz Master guy, so he knows the value of this guitar.
Sweet sound.
Yeah, the sweet sound. Look, for example, if you want to do an E major chord, you cannot do these things with any other guitar. Like you cannot do an A major chord. It doesn't come as sweet. It does not. Anyway, let's do a slow one.
To show the sustain.
Play it like you mean it.
song out of the Senor Surf record, just repressed and available even today on beautiful surf green vinyl. Senor Surf. Well, what else? Jaguar.
Chicken scratch.
Now, since we're going towards the end of the set for today, I need everybody to come under the tent. Yeah, I really want that. You can bring the chair if you want. It's okay. Everything is allowed. Everybody get here.
Let's show the people how beautiful you are.
Yes.
Yeah,
You can bring the chair and sit.
I get
You
to
can sit next to
For
a moment.
Yeah, true.
Here we go.
Yes, you can even take drumsticks and play.
Yeah. Please come in.
Everybody.
You can actually sit next to Peter and feel a drummer for a moment. Okay. So let's do an old song of the Ventures.
Oh yeah.
I come here to
You gonna
tell
blow
you
our
how it goes,
eardrums
and then
off?
I
Is
come
that it?
with you.
Yeah.
One, two, three. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Awesome.
Well,
Now we're here.
thank you very much for watching. And yes,
I wonder if it's between.
and remember, as the kids say in 2023, follow me on Instagram at Lorenzo Surfer Joe. Put the like, because everything that matters in 2023 is how many likes you have. So
Tuesday night in Middletown.
yes, Tuesday night Middletown, and surfmusic.net for the rest. Well, we thank again all these beautiful guys for organizing this thing, and I leave them the microphone and the camera. We'll see you next time.
It's us again.
Wow, let me see.
For For
There we
Pete's
are.
sake,
Oh, okay.
all I can
Oh, you can see us.
Oh, we
All
can see it.
right.
Oh, hey, it's us. I can see myself.
Oh my
All I can
gosh.
say is, like, from Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, Z-Man says, it's my party, and it freaks me out. This is among the best things we've ever done back here. And we've had both Ninth Wave times, because they actually came back for the first gig because we paid them. And we've also had the Clams at least 1.5 times. During lockdown, when nobody could go anywhere, the Clams played here. This is crazy. I think this is what inspired Lorenzo, which is fantastic because we got a great little piece of property. And you know what? The neighbors are not complaining. Actually,
I know, the cops have not shown up.
Turn it up!
the lady in back of me said she just loves the music. I mean, she's probably not going to come over, but she loves the music. So I'm
okay.
like, then clearly I have to do this.
Yes, one of us.
Give
one
me
of
your
us.
tired, your poor, your
One of
thirsty
us.
masses yearning to hear surf music, surf music. This thing came together very quickly when Lorenzo asked us if we could do this. I'm like,
Yes.
our summer is
Yes, we
absolutely
can.
totally packed. No freaking way we could possibly fit that in. I'm like, why not? God,
We
good
have
job.
to.
Seriously,
we
do
have
it.
to. Right?
So we did. I was actually mowing this lawn this morning because I'm that kind of a nut. I mean, I can't stand for an unkempt lawn. I mean, it maybe it's a little Felix, but for Pete's sake, Jesus, you know. And it's a nice lawn. It's a nice mow.
It's a good job.
It's
It's a good job.
It's an adequate job, you know.
There are a lot of flies.
There's a lot of
A
flies.
lot of flies.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I don't know
flies.
what to do about that.
I can't help the goddamn moscas. The simple fact is that any band who actually likes what we do and like to play back here, we can probably arrange that. And you know,
Yeah,
when our
please,
friends from
let us
Newport
know.
decide like, yeah, we'd like to play, I'm like,
Yeah.
well, we'll set that up. Of course, come on. It's
Bug
not,
biting me.
as much as it's a lot of work, so what? Life is a lot of work, and that is a lesson for all of us. Nothing comes easy. You're not handed anything. Come on, man, go work for it. Well, we work for it. You work for it. I know that's the fact. And the simple fact is, you get results. And you get results out of life, and it's extremely satisfying. I'm surrounded by something like 30 of my favorite people and a fantastic band. I got another band over there. Jeez. Oh, and Brooke,
Oh my
thank
gosh.
you. So many professionals here. This is crazy.
I got one. I
good,
got
good
one.
job.
It's over there.
I'm gonna give a shout out here to the people who have been on the lines at SAG-AFTRA because they got a crap contract they're trying to fight. And yeah, union labor, baby. Union labor built all of this, and I respect that and I reflect that. And that's a simple. I'm not union labor, but she's like in 5 unions, so yeah, fair enough.
Well, two.
2 anyway.
Two anyway.
But all of this comes at a price, but the price is worth it. I can't say nothing else. Folks, it's been so fantastic to see you
I'm
here
Sweating my brains.
in our place. Oh, I can say one more thing. By the way, anybody here, the band actually doesn't mind making a little change. And there's a merch tent happening over
Oh,
there.
yes, behind you. Yes,
The aforementioned
Please
Senor
visit,
Surf.
yeah.
Senor Surf.
Yes,
And
yeah.
also we have
A lot of CDs, so many, I don't even
What
remember.
is the other record?
They're
I can't
playing
I can't
Queen's
remember
Pins.
anything.
Quinn's Pins, Tuesday night.
Oh, the World
The
Traveler.
World Traveler. World Traveler.
Tuesday.
And these eyes are not that good.
Queen's Pins, Northern Tides, opening up.
Quinn's
That's right.
Pins and Northern Tides this coming Tuesday.
Tuesday,
in
the
Middletown,
22nd,
New York.
right here in our town, for
Right
God's
here in
sakes.
Middletown.
You guys are playing again.
It's all happening in Middletown.
Because, you know, a year ago, these guys were touring the East Coast and like, we need a date, and Marty set something up at this redneck bar.
Was that last year or 2 years ago?
Last year. And we show up at this thing,
We
and
did
all these
good.
cowboys are like, what the bleep are these guys doing here? And I'm like, well, this man doesn't look like he's about to stand down to a fight or anything.
No,
No, I'm not getting in a fist fight with him. So like,
That
he's
was
like, no, we can play some music.
entertaining.
So they did, and I think they went over
That was
the crowd.
entertaining.
They won
AF.
over everybody.
Yeah, they went over the
I
crowd.
couldn't
They
believe.
did.
But I was seriously thinking this was the Sex Pistols tour, North America 1978, and Jennifer was there to prove it because, good
Yes.
God, what the hell's about to happen here? And they stood it down. That was such a great set. Some videos up there from Captain Quad. Take a look up on YouTube. I did that. I got some today. This is an awesome day, and I'm about to stop. So look, thank you so much for being here in person.
Yes, thank you for dropping
Thank you to the
by.
band for traveling It's
That
about
was
3,500
fantastic.
miles to be here.
Thank you to Surfer Show.
Thank you, Mr.
Grazie.
Thank you. We actually have some Belgian beer in the cooler for Pieter.
We
of
do.
course.
We
Yeah,
do.
Dieter, yeah. And well, everybody who showed up on YouTube and Facebook, thank you so much. I know it's not a usual broadcast.
We'll
I
see
couldn't-
you on Wednesday.
I could not comment too much, but we'll see you Wednesday.
Wednesday, 8 p.m.
I tried to do
Eastern.
things. I think we finally got the light right now. I think we
8
finally got the
p.m.
broadcast right.
ish Eastern.
Ish, you know.
Eastern though.
Eastern Daylight Time still. Don't be an hour behind. What the hell? Mine. Come on. Wake up. As always, remember, no matter where you go and no matter what you do, we're with you and we'll see you soon.
Bye.